Hi, I am Elizabeth Bobson, and in this project, I built a Shopify automation workflow to capture and track customer orders and dates in Airtable using Zapier. Now, the goal was to automatically document all customer activity, be it new order, new customer, or abandoned chat, and centralize it in Airtable bay just like this for easy tracking and follow-up. Since I don't have a live Shopify store on the paid plan, I stimulated Shopify events using Schedule by Zapier. So I'm going to take you to my Zapier and you see what happens. So this is a tool I integrated into Zapier. It is called Schedule by Zapier. Now this tool acts like Shopify is sending events to Zapier, allowing me to practice the full workflow. So here is how this workflow works. But before I take you to that part, I want to explain that I have two zaps. This automation is going to run on two zaps. The first zap is going to capture new order into a table, and the second zap is going to update those orders. It's going to update the order status in a table. Now, what the first app zap is going to do is that it's going to create or capture these orders in Airtable. The second zap is going to update the status. It's going to find the record and update the status in Airtable. So what we have here now is three customers order that has been entered or populated by Airtable using Zapier. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to come here and give you a live demonstration. So this is my first step. What I'm going to do is this, we're going to come to configure, enter a customer name. Okay, let's use Elizabeth Bobson, which is my name. Order number 780078. We're using new order and our source is Shopify. I already imputed this information because of time, so I'm going to click continue. When I click continue, I'm going to test it. I'll click on retest this step and the automation will run. As you can see a record was sent to Airtable about 0 seconds ago. So we're going to go back to Airtable and check. Now we're in Airtable. Okay, it has dropped. Now Elizabeth Bobson, order 007. The event type is new order. The source is coming from Shopify. The date and time has been updated. Last modified, updated. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go to the second zap and update the order status. So we'll now come to my second zap. What we'll do, come to find record. You come to find record, you come to configure. You're going to look for the record you want to find. We'll come to find record. The one we're looking for, let's come back to Airtable and look for the order. Okay, is order 0078. So you come back to your second zap. Order 0078. You click continue. You come to update record. You click on the record you want to update. You choose the one which is the latest or the newest. You click on continue and test the step. When you test the step, you see the record was sent to Airtable about 0 seconds ago. So we're going to go back to our Airtable to check. Okay, see now the automation is running. This thing on green, it says completed. Now the status order has been changed to what completed. Before the event type was new order, the customer was making a new order. So after completing his or her order, the status was automatically changed to what completed. So we're gonna do another one, which is the fifth one. So what we'll do, come to our first zap, which is capture new orders in Airtable. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna come and create a new record. We come to configure. Remember, We are using schedule by Zapier. It is acting or stimulating Shopify store. So we're gonna come here and input a new customer name. Let's say the customer that is making order, the name of the customer is Rose Deals, and the order number is 0090, and the order is the event type, sorry, is abandoned. I want to leave the date and time same. The email, the let's change the email to Rose Deals, okay? And the phone number, let's change it to something else. I click on continue. Now it's gonna ask you to retest the step. You click on retest the step, and look here. It says a record was sent to Airtable about 0 seconds ago. So we're gonna come back to Airtable and check. You see, it has automatically populated. It says Rose Deal, order number, abandoned, Shopify, time and date populated, last modified populated. So what we want to do next is to use our second Zap to update the order status here. So we're going to come to our second Zap, click on find record, and the record we're looking for is order 0090. That's the reference number. So come here, order 0090. You erase that, click on continue. You come to Airtable, update record, and you click on the record you want to update. This is the newest one that was captured. So we click on continue, and it will ask us to test this step. So click on test step. If you're watching this box, it says a record was sent to Airtable about 0 seconds ago. We're going to go back to Airtable and check. Okay, the automation, see it is live. So it's showing now that the event title was abandoned. The status has changed to what completed. So what the second tab does is that it updates the status of each order in Airtable from abandoned to completed, from new order to completed, from abandoned to processing, depending on the case scenario. Sorry. Also, what the first Zap does is that the first Zap captures new order in Airtable. It captures new event type. It could be new order, new customer, or abandoned chat.